Hello everyone, welcome back to the Griffin Riders of Marrhold. In the last episode, we got a coalition. Also, we stole the maps of the Deep Woods. If this is episode 6, if this is your first time seeing this, there is a playlist in the description to all the previous videos. And yeah, we're just gonna start off going. And we're mostly just going to chill out until this coalition's gone because, yeah, it's just the, like, it doesn't really matter because it's just the Orcs. It's really just the Orcs. And you, because you're my rival. You suck. Oh, look at that. They formed to Gundurak. Well, that'll be fun. Oh, joy. I wonder who's going to win that one. Against the cult. Very nice. The Eldritch cult lurking in Dragonfell is an elusive one. Some of them exist in the limelight underneath false pretenses and even false identities, whilst others work completely in the dark. Finding those in charge is a difficult task, but our adventurers have managed to deal a great blow against their operations by killing members of the hierarchy and sabotaging their fronts. Very nice. Where is Dragonfell? We probably called it that because that's where Dragon got killed. In fact, that's probably the one that the Silver Dragon killed. That would make sense. Okay. That's 3 out of 3. Contemplation of the Gods. That makes sense. Royal Patronage. We're still not doing that. Sorry to burst your bubble. Military treaties. That's a cool event. Our emphasis on a strong aristocracy has given the nobility means to serve in the army. They are devoting more of their attention to the military. One has published a treatise on military thought. So 50 military points. Or some professionalism. I'll take the professionalism. We are nowhere near max. Nowhere near max. Alright. I will take that. Parallel authority. Merchants can be happy. Clergy's not. Or other way around. I'm gonna make the merchants happy. Oh no, less taxes. Lower tax modifier. That's not a problem, honestly. Yeah, currently we are saving up this money. Cardesi seek protection. We'll deal with that in a second. Currently we are saving up money so that we can get colonialism. Yeah, it's spread pretty decently. The Cardesti seek protection. A horrified nomad has requested an urgent audience with the king. He claims that their elder, a powerful diviner, has predicted an outraged local mob attacking their camp in the near future. The messenger is on his knees begging for a few soldiers to protect their camp and hold off this atrocity. However, a watching advisor whispers in Ryken I's ear that should we do this, we risk alienating the local populace by providing a special treatment to foreigner Cardesti. So send some soldiers, which is super cheap, or Cardesti move. You can get pretty good Cardesti events, so I'll keep them around. Yeah, Cardesti minorities gives me production efficiency, local goods produced. There's less autonomy change, but like, it's mostly the production efficiency. It's a pretty good modifier, honestly. In a decent province. Is it worth that much? No. Bye. It's just not worth that much. It's not worth as much as they are selling it for. Not for this province. Or this one. It's just not enough. Oh, a good heir. Oh my goodness, a good heir. Suppose we'll see what happens. Cities demand old rights. Fine. Truce with Deadfang is up. Well, that sucks for them. See, Deadfang is currently allied to no one, so I'm just gonna go eat them after I deal with these peasants. Half-orcs leave, that's too bad. I like having half-orcs around. Half-orcs are interesting because they are exactly between human and... Well, I fully integrated. They do half of a human thing and half of an orc thing, which is cool. They are focused military, though. Emulant World Shaper. A broken axle. A long trek home. Suddenly, Ryken I's eyes are drawn to a flash of motion. A swift hare, desperately tearing its way through the grass. A wolf nibbling at its tail. Slathering and growling with all the fury of Kazariel. The motion is far too swift to draw arms to help the pitiful creature. Rather than watch the kill unfold, Ryken I snaps his eyes shut, body tensing in anticipation of those pitiful squeals that come in the death throes of a small mammal. But none came. But don't come. Instead, the whine and growl of a frustrated predator reaches the ears, and opening his eyes, there stands the wolf, fruitlessly gnawing and pawing at the earthen walls of the hare's burrow. As Riken the First watched the prey defeat the predator, he feels a flash in the mind, like a bolt of divine power from the gods above. Stone, shelter, warmth, the meaning of home and safety. Not one person deserves any less. How could the kingdom stand if negligence were to let its walls crumble, and the wolves slip through? How could Riken the First claim to be a just monarch if they were to let honeyed words and lust for coin come before solid foundations? With mighty roots and stable walls, no predator will come upon his people. But this will be a monumental task, for the job of a monarch is much more difficult than that of a hare. For while the hare builds only for its family, Riken the First must build to protect the entirety of the realm. Leaving the wolf behind and continuing down the road, an old prayer rings in Riken the First's mind. O Belgar, help me defend those close to my heart. Help me lift my arms to protect them from the world, to lay another stone on the foundation of a home of which can be proud. Help me build walls high to the heavens, that those who cannot protect themselves might be safe from all harm. Grant this through my arms and your wisdom, O Balgar, greatest of builders, who watches over us even now. Very nice, which gives me construction cost for until he's dead. Very nice. Alright, Dead Fang, time to die. I have claims on both of them? Yes, I do. Die. Anti-mantras, please. I do not need your help. You split. Kill. Kill. Very nice. Alright. That was so that no one snipes it, because I know someone will. I know someone would like to, at least. Armor Reformer is dead. Mueller Castellar. Let's get this guy first. Gotta do a lot of reading, gross. I need the money first and foremost right now, so we'll take that. News from Aelintir has arrived, spread widely by the Order of Chroniclers, and proclaimed by Telemite criers in every major town. In a ruined precursor temple, a mural with chilling implications. A scene of utter destruction and ruin. A great fireball rising from the middle of a continent, raining stone and lightning down onto the land. Off to the side, a man is seen descending from the clouds. He wields a scepter in one hand, and is extending his other arm in an effort to contain the explosion. Lightning streaking towards him as he does so. The extended arm terminates in a stump instead of a hand, and a great silver cloak covers his left side and partially obscures his missing leg. The artist's inscriptions have been partially translated, and our scholars believe they label the figure Castellar, god of sky, and the explosion denoted simply as the end. The documents of discovery and rubbings of the murals are widespread across Castanor, and are spreading like a wildfire through the scholarly halls and elite circles of Halcon. In the Laurentane and Gawatan, Anbecost and Kelmoldor, and even in the ruins of Castanuth, the rumors are starting to swirl. Precursor elves saw Castalos die, and wrote down what they saw so that we would know. Yeah, one of these, let's do... That'll be the most useful. Right, time to do that one. Very cool. And we have finished. Get rid of all of your cores, thank you. Give me your money. And that's good. I will take those provinces, thank you. And that gave me basically no aggressive expansion because it doesn't matter. Alright. Back up here, please. Oh, someone's coming up. Stalboric Separatists. Suppose you can stand here. Oh, we finished the conversion. Very nice. Fully converted. Love to see that. Oh, look at that. Illican's back. Good for you. Let's see. I wanted this button. Right here. Knock it down. Thank you. A rising star. Nah. Give me the money. For that. Pretty soul. We're not doing that one yet. We're not doing that yet. I want to get colonialism first, please. Will come eventually. Relations approved. Thank you, Stalbor. I appreciate it. We're not doing that, because I need tech. Orcs, we're going to let them in. We're still going to be nice to them. Alright. Mostly waiting on that, and there we go. Wow. This dude sucks. This dude sucks. Okay. Alright, do we have all these claims yet? No. Keep it going. Got 2 more claims to do. I can't do any of this until aggressive expansion is gone. Or at least until that disappears. Groundhog. That's those guys. Stand there. Looks good. I'm making money, just not enough and not fast enough. Oh, Hammerhome's dying. I'm sorry, are you 2 allied? Oh, now that's interesting. Now that is interesting. Rock is actually looking like they're winning. Thanks, guy. Appreciate it. Great. Didn't wait. Should have waited. Well, I guess it did go down, so. Not as much as it should have, but it did go down. How are we looking on this? That looks like it's time. Let's summon the diet, see what you want. Clergy wants stab up. No. Nobility wants me to dev that a little bit. I actually need to do that anyway. A workshop. That's really good. How much is that gonna... How much money is that going to make me? That's a lot of money. Let's do that one. Yeah. We'll do those 2. Make me money, please. It is hard to not spend money. If I get a personal unit over Raven March, I would be very happy. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Do I have 90 favors for them? Yes, I do. Give me the relative as heir. Yeah, that sounds great, actually. Which is why I kept this dynasty, because I wanted the Mar dynasty to stay alive. Which means there is a pretty good chance. Still got your heir? Yes, you do. Alright. Flickering Candle. So, this is a long event. You can read it if you want. I don't want to read it because I've read 3 long events. This would be the 3rd long event that I've read this session. So, my voice needs a little bit of a break. Basically, a Cardesti and a Noble love each other. And you get the choices of how to look at it. And there's like a poem that they're writing. Which one of these do I want? Which province, actually? The Cardesti are currently right here. That is a decent province. I'm going to let them stay. Love is conditional, only exchanged through letters. The candle is flickering on. I will allow it to. I will allow it to live. I will allow them to live on. These guys are scary. Military divided. Port defense, siege ability. Let's do the siege ability. Decrease in Orcish tolerance. That's why we're nice to them. Aristocrats graceful for favor. There's my money. That's what I need. Thank you. All right. That's what I wanted. Yeah, we're gonna need to build forts. We're gonna need a couple forts. Popular religion. Turn for the true faith or missionary strength. Right. The purpose of this was to make these guys happier. So we'll do this. The purpose of that was to do this. Grab some more crown land. So, is there anyone I can release from you yet? No, there's really not. So we're gonna have to wait on that. We're gonna do that. Raven March wants it. Let's see who I can sell it to first. This one, right here. Who would like offer knowledge sharing? Kforia. How much you spend it on me? More. Give it to Kforia then. One more claim on these guys. Oh, and I will fight to get a personal union over you, just so you know. Is there trust down? No. Just favors. Let's get that upgraded. Okay. Reconquest on camera. Goblin overpopulation. Ooh. Well, there is currently a goblin and a lot of orcs. What's the difference between goblins and rabbits? Goblins don't just eat the farmer's crop, they stab her too. But in every other way, the two species seem the exact same. And most notably, for the infestation in this province, Theminath. Their incessant breeding has swelled the goblins' numbers. In their deep recesses, 2 new goblins seem to spawn for everyone we slay. How do we feel about goblins? We hate them. I don't want to hate goblins, so we're gonna do that. Goblins should be, yeah, coexisting now. That's fine. How are we looking on this? You got a while. You... Oh, it's time to do that. Good. Murdic, please. Yeah. Don't have the points. It is, however, time. Stalvar likes me, thank you. It is, however, time to start doing those gold conversions, because I want this all to be Marodic, if I can. The orcs and the goblins can stay. Oh, Castanos is dead. Here's another big one to read. Ugh, my voice is tired. Pamphlets spread around Castanor and the Divin Hell like wildfire. The claims printed there more inflammatory than the hottest embers. Castanos, the ruling god of the Regent Court, is dead. Published by the Order of Chroniclers, the printings detail murals located in an ancient precursor ruin containing vast carvings depicting the whole course of the precursor civilization. The last of these murals appears to have been made in the ruin of Alentir and depicts a deity named Castanor, known to Canorians as Castanos, trying and failing to prevent the calamity. Copies of the mural are printed on the back of every pamphlet so that all can see the sky god's end, and the Telemite town criers shout the word from the rooftops: Castanos is dead. In addition to the rapidly spreading pamphlets, a radical group of apprentice mages within the Magisterium became convinced of the chronicler's claims and hatched a plot to seize the Tower of Adriel and use its magic to amplify properties and magic amplifying properties and location in the middle of the Dame's Head to project the image of the mural on the clouds for all to see, just a few days ago. The image of Castanor faltering before the devastation of the ruin of Alentir appeared in the evening sky, the flickering of the mural's form against the clouds, almost giving the illusion of lightning shearing away Castanor's outstretched hands. The plotters were quickly apprehended and expelled by the Magisterium, but there was no undoing what they did. No way for the population of the Imperial States to unsee the image cast upon the clouds. The shock and anger at the chronicler's revelation has reverberated throughout Halcon, with many claiming the chroniclers are lying and demanding action against them, while others defend the chronicler's impeccable record as being beyond reproach. Still others clamor for answers from the religious leaders, most of whom are just as shocked as their congregations. The various clerics of the Pantheon offer different answers as they write a flurry of letters back and forth, and the high priest attempts to calm the situation. All the while, the question of the accuracy of the chronicler's report hangs in the clergy's heads. For if they are correct, then for all these years the Regent Court has been led by a dead god. Lose to stability. Yeah, there goes my points. So fun. Yeah, no more points. Ugh. I could make these guys green orc. I could do that. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to. Ugh. Lightheaded from reading all that. Cost 85. That's crazy. Can't remember what it says. Permanent claims or whatever. You would probably be my vassal if I asked you to. Nicely. So let's do that. You want maps of the Deep Woods from... Are you sure? I'll take the prestige. We finished that. Be my friend. Thank you. Oh, I never did. Oops. Oops. Okay, so that's happened. Meaning it's time to start building forts. That means it's time to start building forts. Alright, you get one. We'll start on this end of my higher developed provinces. Then we'll move to the flatlands. Oh, there's Corinite Proclamation. I'm not sure if I want to go Corinite or not. I have to decide now, however. Because the plan, in general, is go Corinite because, let's look at this. Plan is either go Corinite and go full-on Corinite, or stay Regent Court because we're Alenic. And, Edian gives cav combat abilities. Which makes these guys really, really strong. But we're also in Escan. So I think I'm actually going to go Corinite. I think I'm going to go Corinite. I think it's going to be better in the long run to go Corinite. Yeah. Yeah, looks good. Corinite it is. And it spawned there. Cool. Are my guys on auto? Yes, they are. Cool. That'll be fine. Yeah, I got a lot of money for doing that. The prettiest hole in Escan. After major investment, it has finally paid off. Our hold stands proud, as not only a modern booming city, but also a testament to both Marrhodic ingenuity and Dwarven expertise. Now able to house tens of thousands of people more than before, it's clear the economy of our nation shall benefit greatly from this, and so will our national pride, as our capital city stands among the greatest in Escan. Which is, very nice. The grand reopening. Need to have great project done. Yeah. Dwarven refugees from Thieving Arrow. Yes, we will let the dwarves in. Thieving Arrow. Ah, right. Because we are Corinite, we have a new thing. They have in this new patch, they have helped make Corinite more engaging. Ah, let's grab this last claim first. Not you. I want this province. Alright. Corin teaches that it's up to each individual to do their part in the fight against tyranny and evil, and many of the faithful have started organizations to further Corin's cause. Officially promoting one of these orders could help us organize a faithful. The Monks of Unsanctioned Charity are an order of itinerant monks sworn to poverty in the name of Bega. They travel the land, aiding anyone who needs help. The New Moon Philosophers are a group of Danish scholars seeking to understand the nature of the divine. They seek the Corinite Reformation as an opportunity to throw the shackles of traditional doctrine behind in the quest for the divine mysteries. The Dowagers are a small sect of Ismaral priestesses who see it as their mission to guide Corin into a worthy ruler of the court. They can often be found as advisors to Corinite rulers. The Gallows Peak Grave Knights stress the importance of Nerat's order and justice, even inside Corin's new court. The primary mission is to rein in those whose zeal unwittingly makes them commit evil and destruction. Right. So that's one thing that most people who don't actually read the lore, know about. So the difference between the Regent Court and Corinite isn't that one faith has gods and the other doesn't. It's just who's in charge of the court and who isn't. Right? So Regent Court believes that Adian should lead the court after Castanos' death because he is his son. And these guys believe that Corinites believe that Corin should because she is the incarnation of Agrados, who would have been next in line in succession if he wasn't disgraced. And also that because of Corin's actions, she has redeemed his disgraceful actions. Let's see. So the monks are base taxed in. When I establish this, it would be that. Interesting. Innovativeness, that's honestly really cool. And points if you're at max. I like that. Dowager, which is minus aggressive expansion, which is interesting. Or lose corruption. I think I want the innovativeness. And in order to help our global presence, Corin teaches that it's up to each individual to do their part in the fight against tyranny and evil. One of the many faithful started organizations for the cause. Okay, cool. The Aeronite communalists wish to remove sin and excess from Ara's doctrine. They seek to promote bartering over speculation and communal sharing over personal hoarding. The Order of the Orchard sees Manara's love and the love of community over the love of physical pleasures. They work to connect the various local temples into a global Corinite community. The Knights of Moonfire are an order of naval crusaders devoted to Munas. They see themselves as the harbingers of Khorne's global crusade. The Cerisian Sisterhood is a secret society of women who've radically interpreted the traditional ideas of the Rialan femininity. With chapters all over Castanor, they work together to liberate women from the chains of tradition. So Sisterhood is taxes, your Texan sailors. I'm not doing sailors. Small tolerance increase of all owned races. I like that one a lot. That's probably the one. Culture conversion cost and time. Yeah, definitely that one. And then goods produced. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Goods produced is money. Right, those are local. Those are local. Towards the center. Interesting. We got 7 days for this one. Cool. And so in this one, we have the fight against evil. The Dragonforge Bulgarites seek to emulate the great military constructions for their patron god. They see it as their duty to use their skills to feed Khorne's war. Corinite Firebrand is a catch-all term for militant Corinite zealots. This mob wishes to fight evil and convert unbelievers by any means necessary. Through their lack of organization, can often cause trouble and destruction. The Carmine Crusaders is a crusader order devoted to Fala. They see it as their duty to guide their fellow holy warriors and bring direction to Khorne's crusade. The House of Light apply the skills of Nathalane to Khorne's struggle. While other crusaders fight the evil in the shadows, the evil that shows its face, they seek to bring light to evil that lurks in the shadows. So House of Light is interesting. Replaces slaves trade good. That's an interesting one. Carmine Crusaders is manpower, army tradition, institution progress, army professionalism. That's pretty cool. This is inflation. Blocks slave raids. Interesting. Local missionary strength. Wow, crazy. Now let's do this one. I don't like slaves. I think slaves are dumb. It's mean. Anyway, Corinite religion also uses the Dharmic system. So when you're one way, you get one thing. When you're the other way, you get something else. When you're in the middle, you get not much. So that'll be fun. These will be converting really fast. Except for the ones that have religious deal. Yep. And the game, please. Goblin Minister. We're going to be nice to goblins. Anatomical Theater. Yeah, do it. Alright, Paragon Hood is that. I think I got something here. No? Oh, it was her. Okay, that's fine. And I suppose we'll do that. Nothing much else to do. Now, you will eventually. Just not now. Interesting. Oh, Clouded Eye's gone. Looks like the coalition's gonna fall apart very soon. Love to see that. Let's go deal with this first. You the bigger province? Yeah, let's do that. Very cool. Okay, there's a fort coming in there. Let's grab the fort over here, which is going to be that one. Next is Rosunda, which will be that province. 14, 12. No, this one, actually. Cardesti Fortune Teller. Member of the migrant Cardesti community, currently settled in Hendon, which is just right there. That's fine. Foreseeing important events and upcoming rainstorms, blah, blah, blah. This is fortune telling. Superstitious nonsense. All power cost for 1 year. Blech. Not worth it. And I get a new consort. Or I get a new consort. Yeah, I'd rather have a new consort. Thanks. I don't care that they're the wrong religion. Doesn't matter. They are notably better in many, many ways. Let's get the Rosanda out. Get out. Very cool. Who's next? Merodic Peasants. Hide Guzzler Separatists. Hide Guzzler is just going to be this one. Get out. I want a war soon, so we need all these guys gone. Yeah, this will all convert very nicely. Okay. Meridic Peasants. Estil Separatists will be 7 or 4. That'll be this one. Get out. Alright. Can't really get those guys yet. They'll be fine. Flunghead. Which is 7 or 11. I'll be there. Let's grab Flunghead then. Alright. Down to Pixieberry. Alright, let's get Stubbork Separatists down, please. Grand Vale. Exceptional year, I will take... Yeah, I'll take the money. Where is Grand Vale? Oh. Well, it's currently converting. There we go, that should do it. Get those guys down, and then these guys can happen. Well, there goes that money. I can get Miltech early. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That's not so bad. Weapons manufacturing. That'll be nice. Go get him, please. Right. We are culture converting. Forgot about that. You're not ready. You're not ready. And those guys aren't ready. I guess we got all of them? Except for you? It's the wrong religion. Fair enough, I guess. Alright, let's do that one then. Hello, cat. My cat has arrived. I know you all missed my cat. Severed ear. Shattered crown. Oh, goodness, Shattered Crown Big. Shattered Crown Big, I don't want to fight them. Would Shattered Crown actually protect them? Yes, they would. Yes, they would. Shattered Crown Big, I don't want to deal with that. Well, that's enough for another fort. That one is currently busy. I suppose this one goes here in Spirit Sage. Right, we need to develop something, don't we? Which one of these needs to be developed? It was Royal Stables. Any province with a farm estate dev 10. That'll be you, because you have a farm estate. Let's develop you. These are the things. Institution spread, governing cost, goods produced tax modifier, and attrition for enemies blocks slave raids. We'll do that at the end. And then this gets to be goods produced. Cost 50 dip. That's fine. You get to be that one. Give me money. Alright, Royal Stables. As our kingdom expands, so does our army, and thus our need for more griffins. Now that we've reconquered the lush Dryad's Dale, we shall build the griffin Royal Stables there, in order to breed and train those majestic beasts to suit our needs. Where is Dryad's Dale? Oh, that's that whole area. Okay, cool. She has capture combat ability for 20 years, and shock damage for 20 years. Very nice. Winged Generals. Nobility in Officer Corps. And I need 2 generals. Uh-huh. Okay. And give me a second general, then. That's not so expensive. Whew! Okay. It is said that 2 of a general's most important traits are their eyes, with which they oversee the battlefield and react accordingly, and their voice, with which they command their troops to victory. Both things are way easier when you can just fly over the battle. Whilst many of our generals are already griffin riders in their own right, we'll now make it mandatory, ensuring their skills are put to the best possible use. Land Leader Shock until the end of the game. Very nice. Fresh Air. Those provinces need to be devved up to 6. That's not so bad. And you 34 points. There we go. That'll finish that one. Fresh air. During the Greentide, we received thousands of refugees, initially from the rest of Escan, and later on from Marrhold itself, as our borders came under Orcish attack. Whilst we tried to accommodate them in our hold as best as possible, the truth is that it's becoming a bit crowded. As such, we've decided to resettle them in the outskirts of our nation in order to reinforce the borders. Oh, cool. Back to the fields. For 20 years, just dev cost in general. Seize the chance, army size big, cavalry fraction big. Now that stability has returned, our nation looks outwards. We are the only remaining kingdom in the area, now that all others have fallen. And some even claim we are the only proper nation in the entirety of Escan, as opposed to adventurers and orcs. Cool. We're gonna claim on something. What do I need? I need to go kill them. A grudge to settle. I need that stuff. Cool. Ever since the Merodic people settled in Escan, we have clashed with the people of the Marches and their sword-chosen kings over control of Metterley and the Nath Valley, one of the most prosperous areas in the entire region. Let's push our rightful claim to these lands and settle this dispute once and for all. Permit claim on more stuff. Cool. What do I need for this? I need 1 province. Cool. Grand reopening. I need the Marrhold Tunnel. Alenic indeed. I need the source of the Allen. Room for improvement. I need 5 barracks. 40 cav combat ability. Wow. That's crazy. Alright. That was a long episode, but we did a good job. One last thing. I would like a barracks in Obvious Province. But that will have to be where we end the episode. I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you next time.